This lesson discusses the composition of the school climate team. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to create a diverse, knowledgeable, and effective school climate team. In previous lessons, we have referenced the sustainable systems as a critical feature of the school climate transformation through MTSS. Today, we will be discussing the composition of the school climate team, which encompasses several areas of the system's feature. It is important to consider composition when forming a school climate team. This will ensure a variety of experiences, expertise, and is a trauma-informed consideration. Securing administrative and coaching support is included in this section because they are critical members of the school climate team. These are some of the key considerations for your team's composition. It should consist of a school administrator, site coordinator, family member, and possibly a student representative, and then several additional team members. The school administrator is the first step in establishing a school-wide MTSS framework. The administrator has the authority to implement school-wide systematic change, allocate resources, and assist with accountability. They are also the educational leader in the building. Their commitment to the beliefs and the ideas around school climate will greatly impact the success of the framework. If an administrator is unable to be on the team, one member needs to be given authority to carry out team decisions. Constant communication with the administrator will be imperative. Next, the site coordinator is the leader of the team and assumes the roles and responsibilities of meeting facilitator. They work closely with the external coach or will be the member to reach out for technical support and resources. If the site coordinator is not an administrator, they will coordinate with the administration and other team members as needed to ensure efficient and effective team involvement. Creating school-wide systems, policies, and procedures have lasting impact on all stakeholders. Be mindful of the impact school climate team decisions will have on the entire school community. Including a family member on the team will give parents a voice and a different perspective when making decisions. If your school is unable to include a family member, be sure to touch base with parents through parent-teacher organizations or other means of communication and feedback. Students are also an important consideration for school climate teams. If you are a middle school or high school, please consider including a student representative to ensure that students have a voice. Once again, if a student representative is not a possibility, remember to get feedback and communicate with students through leadership organizations and other means. The student voice and perspective is crucial to the success of implementation. Often, schools already have a team established related to the success of all students. You can use flexible teaming strategies and work with it in existing teams or team frameworks. This works best if the current team reviews data and/or works within an MTSS framework. Examples could include a response to intervention team, professional learning community, or other school improvement teams. When looking more specifically at the behavioral factors that influence school climate, be sure to include an individual on the team with applied behavioral expertise. This could include a school counselor, psychologist, special education teacher, or any other person that understands behavior and behavioral science. Coaching expertise is especially within the context of a behavior multi-tiered system of support has been shown to increase the sustainability and effectiveness of the system as a whole. If you do not have anyone on staff that can serve as a coach, consider looking into grant opportunities through the State Department of Education or for a staff member willing to research and learn about school climate transformation through MTSS and PBIS. You can also seek technical assistance from pbis.org, the OSDE, or regional technical assistance centers. Additional team member considerations include knowledge of student academic and behavior patterns and knowledge about the operations of the school across grade levels and programs. General education, special education, specialists, and often paraprofessionals have this expertise and experience. Collaboration across the building is important to ensure that the whole school climate is changed. Consider including elective teachers, a staff member like a secretary, cafeteria employee, or bus driver. These personnel often have a different perspective than traditional faculty. Finally, in using the action plans, agendas, and rosters lessons, you learned about how rosters can be used to organize team members. The second column of the roster can be used to identify the school positions of each team member. This visually shows the considerations made to include members across grade levels, content areas, and to include all staff. Remember, when creating a school climate team, it is very important to consider the composition of all team members. In the next lesson, you will learn about the roles and responsibilities of these team members. Thank you for listening.